Hello everybody, Blue Octopede here. It is a Tuesday, there's the 2XL, so it is safe to assume that we are here for another 2XL Tuesday. This week we have Animal World. Discover the exciting world of the animal kingdom, animals that hear with their tongues, birds that fly faster than jets, and a jungle of Animal World records for hours of family enjoyment. This one comes with a little card. And mine is in quite horrible shape, but it's okay. It hasn't completely fallen apart yet, so we're just gonna gently stick that on there. You know, the fact that it's like horribly bent actually might make it stay on there better, but we'll find out. But yes, this is Animal World. This is another 1978 tape, so that's fun. The artwork on this is neat. It's another one of those like combination, you know, one thing kind of melts into the other type of looks, which I think is really, really pretty. But yeah, Animal World. I actually made sure to have the tape at the beginning this time, so yay for me. No awkward jump cuts or anything, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get this started. So oh, and he's been doing this lately. I don't know what's going on. And if you're wondering about the weird red thing behind 2XL, that's just a big sheet of paper. Hopefully it'll help the sound to bounce back and we'll have a little bit better sound clarity from him. Because I know with the chair back it kind of absorbs the sound and it's a little bit muffled, but we'll see if this is clear or not. 2XL, we're not gonna... He was working fine a little while ago. There we go. I think I didn't have the tape in all the way or something.
You have answered true, and you are wrong, but very
Oh.
close in fact.
Whoops. Okay, so apparently I could have sworn he said, turn me off now, when I did a little trial through this tape, so whoopsie, sorry about that. We'll just jump cut to when the tape starts. Okay. Sorry I lied. But now we're actually at the beginning of the tape again. I have not listened to this, by the way. I had it on very, very low volume, just to make sure it got to the end.
Thank you, and gracias for turning me on.
De
I
nada.
am 2XL, and this program is about animals. If a question is too difficult for you, just guess. I don't care. For this program, you must use the card that comes with this tape to relabel my buttons. If my buttons are not relabeled, please turn me off and do so now.
Oh, jeez. Rest in peace,
There
headphone
are
users.
two
I'm gonna turn that
programs in
bit down.
my
That was
belly.
terrible.
If you would like to hear the first program, push A. If you would like to hear the second program, push C. Please push A or C now.
Okay, let's just do program 1.
Thank you. I now know you want to hear program number 1, so here it comes. For this program, you will only use the buttons marked true and false. Do
Oh.
not touch my other buttons.
Oh,
Only
okay.
the buttons marked true or false. Question number 1. Some animals can starve to death if they do not have a big meal at least every 2 hours. Please answer true or false now.
I can't think of any animal that eats like that, so I'm gonna guess false.
Maybe your brain is on a sit-down strike because you are wrong. You have
Really?
answered false. In fact, an animal called a shrew is very vicious. He eats more than 2 times his weight every single day, and if he does not eat at least every 2 hours, he will die of starvation.
What did he say that was?
Question
A
number
sharu?
2. Although an eel
I'm gonna
can
have to
kill
look
a
that up.
person over 20 feet away by a shock, an eel cannot hurt another eel even if it shocks him. True or false? Please answer now.
I think that's also false. Pretty sure eels can electrocute each other.
Your brain has misinformed your index finger.
No.
In fact, the answer is true. Although an eel
Interesting.
can discharge over 500 volts of electricity, enough to kill a man, another eel is insulated from a possible shock. You
Oh,
are
that
wrong.
makes sense. I should have
Question
thought of
number
that.
3. True or false? All creatures that have 2 eyes have one on one side of their head and one on the other. Please answer true or false now.
That is false, because flounders have 2 eyes on one side of the head.
Your cup runneth over with smartness. You have answered false and you are correct. In
Yay.
fact, certain fish, such as a flounder, halibut, and sole, have eyes on the same side of their heads. This is very unusual, but happens to be absolutely correct. By the way, do you know why no one played cards on the ark?
Why?
Because Noah sat on the deck. Question number 4. A moth flies around light because it mistakes the light for the moon. Please answer true or false now.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all.
Bad news. Unacceptable button pushing on your part. You have
Really?
answered false, but the correct answer is true.
I'm kinda skeptical
Moths
about that
mistake
one.
lights for the moon. True or false? A fly can have 131 million trillion babies. Please answer true or false now.
No. That is also false. Grief.
Your brain has errored. You have
Really?
answered false, but in fact, if all of the eggs of a fly did hatch,
Oh,
a fly
if
could
they
have
all hatched,
131
okay.
million trillion babies. However, never or almost never, I mean practically never, do all the eggs ever hatch. You
So-
may be interested to know that a termite can have 500 million children. Question number 6. What is this the sound of?
Oh dear. What?
Was that the sound of A, dogs, or B, turkeys? Please answer
Oh.
A or B now.
It's gotta be turkeys. It's gotta be a flock of turkeys. Now that I think about it.
Good work. You are correct. You have answered B, turkeys, and you are right. Question number 7. A flea can jump 100 times its own height. Please answer true or false now.
Okay, that I know is true.
Good work. You have answered true and you are right. A flea is a champion high jumper. In fact, if you could jump as high as a flea could, you could jump over a big truck.
Goodness.
Question number 8. True or false? Some ants are stronger than people. Please answer true or false now.
That is absolutely true. Relative to body size. That's kind of a tricky question, but relative to body size, yes. Most ants are stronger than people.
Your brain is wrong.
What?
No ant is stronger than a person. You
Oh,
are
wait.
wrong.
Wait, so he meant that
Question
question
number 9,
literally?
coming down
Hang
the-
on. He meant that question literally? No, that's stupid. I'm calling shenanigans on that question. Relative to body size, ants are much, much stronger than people. I don't like that question. I don't like that question one bit.
True or false? Some fish can fly almost as far as a city block. Please answer true or false now.
As far as a city block, no. But there are fish that can, like, jump up out of the water and fly. Fly.
I am sorry, you are wrong. In
What?
fact, certain fish trying to escape from their enemies jump out of the water at great speeds and sort of fly through the air for over 500 feet.
Certain fish such as what,
As you
though?
know, some months have 31 days. Some have 30. But how many months have 29 days? I will give you 15 seconds to think about this. Begin thinking now.
I was so busy being mad about the last question that I completely missed what this one was. Usually he asks it a second time, so...
The answer is they all have 29 days.
Oh, it was a joke. Okay. I should have known it was a joke.
A little afterlaugh there. Getting back to business.
What?
Question number 10. Some birds cannot fly. Please answer. True or false now?
That is true. The kiwi cannot fly.
You must have ESP, extra special person, because you have
What?
answered true and you are right. In fact, an ostrich cannot fly, but can run faster than most
Oh, yeah,
racehorses.
ostriches too.
Penguins and kiwis cannot fly either, and
Also
yet they are
penguins.
birds.
Yep. Also penguins.
Question number 11. Which are there more of in the world? A. Flies. Or B. Beetles. Please answer. A or B
Ooh.
now.
Pretty sure there's more beetles than flies, but we will see.
I want to hold your hand. Good work. You have
Yay.
answered B. Beetles, and you are 102% correct. Listen to this. There are more beetles in the world than any other living thing on Earth, including
believe that's
robots.
Still
For
true.
question number 12,
Google
I would
that.
like to know if you are
Google
a
that,
boy or a
Amanda.
girl.
Leave it in
If
the
you
comments
are a girl,
below.
push A. If you are a boy, push B. Please push
Oh.
A or B now.
I don't know why it makes a difference, but I'm a girl, so...
I now know you are a little girl. So here is a special question for you, my lady. A female bird is called a tweety. Please answer
What?
if you don't mind. True or false now?
False. I've never heard that in my life.
I apparently could not fool you. You are right.
Ha,
This
yep.
statement is false. Therefore, for question number 12, you are correct. Question number 13. You will have to put on your thinking cap for this question.
Challenge accepted.
A special fly called the deer butt fly can fly faster than a 747 jumbo jet. Please answer. True or false now?
The deer butt fly? I'm gonna go with false. I'm gonna go with false.
It sounds like something is wrong inside me. Wait, I must compute your answer again. You are wrong anyway. So what difference does it make? Just wait, and I will inform you you are wrong.
I find that very hard to believe. Very hard to believe.
You are wrong. In fact, a deer butt fly can fly faster than a 747 jumbo jet. This type of fly can fly over 820 miles per hour. Question 14. True or
Interesting.
false? Horses can talk to each other. Please answer. True or false now?
I have a horse, and I know that is absolutely true.
Your gray matter is really in the pink. You have answered true, and you are right about horses. According to a farmer in England who wrote a book, horses say over 100 words to each other. 30 of these words mean I love you.
Aww.
Question 15. True or false? A spider can get caught in its own web. Please answer true or false now.
That is true. If it's not careful.
Bad news! You have answered true, but in fact, the correct answer is false.
Really?
You may be interested to know that a spider uses two kinds of silky thread to make webs. One is sticky to catch flies, moths, and other insects, and one is not sticky. The spider only walks on the non-sticky threads, but don't worry, even if he falls in, he can emit a special chemical which enables only him to get away from the sticky threads.
Oh,
For
interesting.
questions 16 and 17, I will do something a little complicated. I will give you two questions. If you get the first one right, I'll make the second question harder for you. If you get the first one wrong, don't worry, I'll be on your side and make the second question easier. Here is your first question. Number 16. True or false? If all the insects in the world died, so would all the people. Please answer true or false now.
That is absolutely true. Insects are the backbone of the ecosystem. That is why I refuse to spray pesticides.
Good work. This was a hard question, and you got it correct. In fact, if all the insects on the earth died, all the people would die also. Now that you got question 16 right, I will have to make question 17 harder for you. So here it comes. Get ready. Which of these can weigh as much as 30 pounds? A hummingbird, or B, a crab? Please answer A or B now.
Definitely not a hummingbird. Definitely a crab. Coconut crabs come to mind.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You answered B, and you are right. I don't think that rhymes, but in any case, congratulations, Mazel Tov. You have answered B, and you are correct. Good work. Question number 18. A tuna would drown and suffocate if it ever stopped swimming. Please answer true or false now.
I think that might be
You
true.
might have the brains, but I have the personality. You have answered true, and you are right. In fact,
Yeah,
if a
okay.
tuna stopped swimming, water would no longer flow over its gills, and it would suffocate. Question 19 is ready and medium well done for you. True or false? Only people can kiss. Answer now.
I think that's false. I think that's false.
You have answered false and are correct. In fact, other creatures kiss, including snails and monkeys.
Snails, really?
Question
Aw,
20.
that's cute.
In India, it is possible for a person to marry a tree. Yes, I am saying to you. In India,
Wait.
it is possible for a person to marry a tree. Wait, do not answer. I must check my memory banks.
What does this have to do with animals?
Ah, my memory banks show that you got that last question, number 19, correct. And I certainly want you to get question 20 correct. If you get 19 and 20 correct, you would have gotten 2 in a row correct. So good luck. I'm wishing you good luck. I beg to repeat the question quickly for you. In India, it is possible for a person to marry a tree. Please, if you don't mind, answer true or false now.
You know what? I'm gonna say true for this. Because different countries and different cultures have different marriage laws. Like, in Japan, people
You
have
have
married.
answered true, and you are correct.
robots
Let me
and
explain
stuff.
this to you. In India, a younger brother may not get married before an older brother. So if the younger brother has a possible bride, and the older brother can't find one, he has to marry a tree. I wonder what this question is doing
I feel
on this
like that's
program.
probably
But
not
I
the
remember
case
now.
anymore,
I thought
since
you
this was
might find
recorded
it
in
interesting.
1978.
Question 21. Raccoons usually wash all food before they eat. Answer true or false now.
That is true. They like to eat clean things. And you have to wash stuff off first for it to be clean.
You have pushed the true button, and lucky for you, because you are right. In fact, even if raccoons cannot find water, they will go through the motions of washing their food in order to get it clean.
Oh, that's great.
Question number 22. You've heard the expression, blind as a bat, but in fact, are bats blind? Please answer true or false now.
They have poor eyesight, but they're not blind.
You have answered false. Good button pushing on your part. Congratulations. In fact, bats are not blind, but they do see poorly. To help them get around, bats use something called radar to help them see. Question 23 is out of the oven and ready for you. True or false? Some fish have been trained to play the piano. Please answer true or false now.
Fish trained to play the piano. You know what? That sounds so far-fetched it has to be true.
You have answered true, but I have never heard of this. I have never heard of a fish playing the piano. If you could find one, I'd
tricked
appreciate
me.
it. I could make him famous. Question number 24.
Sneaky little robot boy.
True or false? The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly frontwards, backwards, or even stand still in the air like a helicopter. Please answer true or false now.
That is true.
Good for you. You have answered true, and therefore you do not have to be blue because you are right. In fact,
But I am
a
blue.
helicopter bird would be considered a hummingbird because a hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards or stand still in mid-air. I am getting tired now, so this will be your last question. Question 25. Among mammals, only men are capable of distinguishing colors. I better make that only men and women are capable of distinguishing colors. In other words, among mammals, only people are capable of distinguishing colors. Answer true or false.
That was a very
now.
strange progression, but that is definitely false. We're not the only creatures that can see colors.
You have answered false, and you are correct. Among mammals, people and monkeys are capable of seeing colors. Therefore, you have answered false, and you are right. Monkeys can also distinguish colors among mammals. I have decided to give you a bonus question.
Ooh,
Question
okay.
26 is an extra question for you. Which creature has the best sense of smell in the world? Is your answer A, dog, or B, moth? Please answer A or B now.
It's gotta be a dog. Dogs have great sense of smell.
Your answers are going to the dogs faster than fleas. You are wrong.
Really?
A moth is the world champion. A moth can smell its mate over 6 miles away. And
Huh.
if it was interested, it could be capable of smelling a skunk over 100 miles away.
Cool.
Changing the subject for a moment, did you know that farmers often make cows eat magnets so that when the cow eats nails, tacks, and parts of fences, they will be attracted to the magnet and will not harm the cow? You
I've
have now
never heard of
completed
such
the
a
first
thing.
program in
That
my
cannot
belly.
be
However, there
true.
is a second program in here as well. If you are interested in hearing the second program, just wait and follow my instructions. If you are getting tired or have to go ingest nourishment for your biological system, you may turn me off now.
All right, well, that was Animal World. That was certainly interesting. It went by a lot faster than I was expecting, too. I have problems with some of those questions. And I would like to do further research on some of those questions because I feel like, with this tape being from 1978, might not be as accurate now as it was when it was made, but whatever. Goodness gracious. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this tape. This is, like I said, this was definitely interesting. Please let me know in the comments if y'all take the time to research any of this stuff. That would be really, really interesting. And if I look up any facts and it turns out they're outdated, I will post them in the comments below for y'all. So yeah, that was cool. Hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Thank you again so much. Y'all are awesome. Have a good one. Bye.